Hello Cancers, and thanks for joining me for the February free Taroscope readings. This is Vickie Verley, Rock and Roll Prophetess. We're going to start out as always with the Rock and Roll Tarot deck. Then we will pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. If you're a Patreon supporter level 2, we're also going to do the Angels and Ancestors card after the main videos, so you can check that out and tune into that if you are interested. Okay, let's get into the reading. What is going on for our Cancerian friends for the month of February of 2019? Hope everybody got through those eclipses. You know, you guys are not done. You're gonna start having eclipses in your sign. It's gonna be a big one on July in your sign. So you got a year, year and a half to 2 years of some eclipse energy popping up for you. So big changes. And the nodes are going through your sign too, the north node. So it's a big time of aligning with your true path. I am, by the way, I am opening up for the equinox readings, which does look at some astrology. It's a psychic reading, but it looks at some astrology. And all you Cancers, it's for the next season, 3 months. It's always really popular. It's astrology, but it's also a psychic reading. But I can tell you, if you were to get that reading, I could tell you exactly, look at your chart and see exactly when that north node is going to hit your sun. And I would guess you would have other planets in Cancer and kind of give you, that'd be an area that we could really look at if you would want to get that reading done. But let's look at this reading for now. The Hermit's here. And with the Hermit, that's kind of your energy in a way. You can be the Hermit Crab. It's one of your many phases of the moon that that you show, that you shine through Cancers. You can be the Hermit Crab. So you may have, and that doesn't mean being crabby, because I don't associate being crabby with the Hermit card at all. I associate the Hermit card with being really peaceful, about stepping back, seeking wisdom, digesting all the stuff that's happened, giving it a chance to sink in, resonate, sort through it, And you have been going through some struggles. If you've been going through some struggles, it's time to step away and give it a little breathing room here. Because this is never a good energy to continually engage in or get involved in, because that'll just take you down. If you feel like you're struggling against a lot of things, then to step away or ask for help a lot of times, because not the Emperor, but the Hermit can be a wise counselor. So it just could be somebody who knows a little more, can help a little more. News is coming, and this. Well, okay, let's look at the first, that it's the element of water. All the young dudes carry news, so news is coming, and it's the element of water. During the month of February, we are going to move into the sign of Pisces, which is a water sign. And you're a water sign also, but there will be an astrology thing going on after the 18th. So the news could be coming after the 18th. Now, this particular card, it can be news, like somebody telling you something, but sometimes it's that spirit energy. So sometimes it's just the news comes to you, you get a message, you get a download, you get a dream. Sometimes it can be out of the mouths of a child, out of the mouths of babes comes this, this message, so pay attention to that. But the way it points right over here at this thing, it looks to me like it's something that could resolve whatever the struggle is here. So Hermit, in order to get that connection and those downloads and everything, Hermit energy is often needed. If you're so much in struggle you can't get a download, so it's like telling you to step away a little, ask for a dream, ask for a message, and I think you're going to get it. You won't get it embroiled in all this stuff here. The King of Swords here seems to be somebody really favorable that's going to help you out. He's in the upright position. He could be an air sign, which is an Aquarius, he or she, because there's no gender in the court cards in the general reading. So he or she could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or coming in during the time of air. Well, we're going to be in air, Aquarius, for most of that month until the 18th. So we also are going to have a new moon in Aquarius on the 4th. So there's that moon on here. So something on the 4th could be another key date. That's when this person could enter the picture. Seems like they're going to help you. Many of you could be moving. You're definitely moving on, though. I mean, you got 2 journey cards. Both can indicate moving on, though. A symbolic moving. But some of you may be just actually moving or traveling or something. Sometimes this King of Swords can be like a lawyer or judge or somebody involved in legal things. If that's the case, well, no matter what, this person seems to be an obstacle, or it appears like you feel is an obstacle for you moving on. Because there's a person in reverse here. Younger than this one. Could be Earth, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or Virgo. Could have showed up back in Capricorn time, which, you know, that would have been in January. Could have showed up at that time. Could be money and financially related. Could be a money and finance association. Maybe you can't move because there's some money issues going on. Well, this guy can help cut through that. When I see him waving his sword like that, that means he's cutting through it. So he's cutting through all the red tape, or he's like dicing it up into little pieces that are easier to handle somehow. Either they're pieces of information or pieces of like payments even, or something like that. Maybe cutting something down into small payments if you have a financial thing that has to be cleared up. You're moving on, and you're going to be really flourishing, because this, what does it go? This one, okay, you look at, you're moving on, and you come up against this blockage. This one, you're moving on, and you're heading into, you know, complete wonderful vibe. This is so much comfort. It's a money card, so it is financial. So that would also say that this money stuff could get cleared up, sure. But also, she's comfortable, which is something Cancer's really like. She's at home, which is something Cancer's really like. She's at home in her comfortable clothes with her pet bird, and, you know, she's got everything's under control and everything's settled, and she can just be really relaxed. It's so far removed, complete opposite of this card. Now you're in this relaxed mode, you feel prosperous, you feel comfortable, you feel complete. And there's this Knight of Rods there at that time too, so I'm not sure what he or she's, it's going to be different for everybody, but Knight of Rods is usually fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So, but it's favorable, whatever it is. Maybe this is somebody you work with at your job now that is difficult, and then this is your new environment, and you have co-workers that are cool. Maybe it's, usually the Knight of Rods is kind of fun and exciting, you know. They're kind of action, kind of a little different from you, but the way you look at them, I feel like, she kind of look like she's, oh, look at that. Like she's acting like she's looking at her bird, but really she's kind of checking him out maybe. Hey, yeah, I think you're kind of cute. So it could be something like that for some of you, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get over and do this animal totem. Don't forget about the equinox reading and all the other stuff that I do offer on my page. The equinox will only be available for a limited time, so it's a pretty cool reading. Always very popular. Okay, so what's going on for our Cancer friends with the animal totem? Animal totem for Cancerians. The camel. Yeah, take a look at it. Look at all the cards. If anything pops out to you, that's usually a message for you. Dragon of the desert, wayfaring soul. Sure-footedness amidst the shifting sands. That's a tongue twister there. Overcoming insurmountable odds, preparing for the journey ahead. Yeah, this could seem insurmountable. You know, it's like, well, I want to move on, but this thing is here. This is my blockage. And it could, you know, overcoming insurmountable odds. Staying sure-footed, shifting sands. This is kind of what this vibe could be like. You know, the sands are shifting. You're not on stable ground. You have to always be like pushing off. You're not in balance, you know. I mean, he's still maintaining his balance, but just barely, you know. So you get a lot more balance coming in. Help. This person is going to chop it up, baby. He's going to really, really help it. And the other thing is preparing for the journey ahead. Journey. You got 2 journey cards and the camel, definitely, because it's a mode of transportation in the desert and stuff. So, you know, there's journeys. Some of you are going to be actually really traveling. I was what almost came out of my mouth was some of you are going to be tripping. Because like taking a trip and traveling, or tripping. I mean, so maybe you will be tripping. I mean, whatever. Maybe some of you, hey, maybe some of you will go on one of the, like an ayahuasca, you know, one of those things, and be tripping with Lady Ayahuasca. I don't know. But whatever it is, it looks like it makes you feel a lot better, and it's a much needed shift. Okay, so thanks so much for tuning in every month, and please do check out my website. I got books, decks, t-shirts, art, all sorts of cool stuff, and by checking out my stuff, that keeps me doing the free readings on YouTube each and every month. Don't forget about that equinox reading as well, limited time. I want to thank you all for all your support, for liking, sharing, commenting, everything you do to support me and the channel. And don't forget, if you're a Patreon subscriber or would like to be at the level 2, you can get the bonus card for all 12 signs every month and get these readings early as well. So you can find a link to do that if you're interested. Can't find my videos, there's a subscribe. Thank you again for everything that you do, all your support and comments and everything. You're great. I love y'all. Remember, you are Love and Beauty Incarnate. Have a great month of February, and I'll speak to you soon.